wrong, and at least we want to just be appreciated for it.
Staying away from him or them.
I'm hurt.
Live from the CBS Broadcast Center in Los Angeles, this is CBS 2 News at 5 p.m.
Right now on CBS 2 News at 5 and streaming on CBS News Los Angeles, a CHP officer shot. The suspect tries to hide out but is tracked down by a bloodhound. And now the suspect's family speaks out only to us about their sibling and the pain they say he's been going through. Good evening, everyone. I'm Pat Harvey.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm Jeff Vaughn. Well, that officer is recovering this evening after being shot during that routine traffic stop.
And only on CBS 2, the suspect's siblings revealed to us he's suffering from PTSD, and they've been trying to get him help. The shooting happened just last night on Laurel Canyon Boulevard. That's south of the 101 freeway right here in Studio City. That bloodhound tracked the suspected shooter to a homeless encampment on Gloria Avenue and Cantley Street in Van Nuys. CBS 2's Jeff Nguyen is live with the one-on-one you won't see anywhere else. Jeff?
Pat and Jeff, we will have that for you in just a moment, but first allow me to share with you some more insight. Earlier, we spoke to the men who live at that encampment right there. They say that the suspect came here and flashed his gun overnight. They say he told them about the shooting and that he wanted to commit suicide by cop. So they allowed him to stay with them so that they could talk him down after he talked about his military service. From the ground and in the air, cameras rolled as 33-year-old Pejman Khosrowbadi was arrested at a homeless encampment in Van Nuys Tuesday morning. He's accused of shooting a CHP officer. His family spoke to us, saying the man known as PJ has been suffering from PTSD after seeing combat as a Marine in Afghanistan.
I think it's important that we shed light on the situation because mental health is a big issue.
Police say Khosrowbadi opened fire on a CHP officer during a traffic stop in Studio City on Monday night. He ran to Van Nuys where an LAPD bloodhound named Piper tracked him to the encampment about 12 hours later.
Bloodhounds, for one, they scent discriminate, so they're looking for a specific scent, not just any scent or not the fear scent that a lot of people hear about.
Police say Khosrowbadi surrendered without a fight. After the arrest, officers served a search warrant at the tent. They say they found a gun and a cell phone inside. The suspect's family says 5 of his Marine friends were killed in action. One recently died from a heart attack. Another took his own life, and a sergeant recently did the same.
He took his life 3 days ago. He left behind a wife and kids.
Family members say they've been trying to get PJ help, but he hasn't been responsive. But they want to speak directly to the injured officer.
Our deepest sympathies and prayers, and we hope for Godspeed, for speedy recovery to the officer. We have law enforcement in our family.
And the officer who was shot is listed in critical but stable condition. He is expected to survive, and we've been told that he joined the CHP less than a year ago. We have also learned that the suspect has been booked into Van Nuys jail. His bail has been set at $3 million. We're live in Van Nuys. Jeff Nguyen, CBS 2 News.
Well, Jeff, thank you. Residents in a Compton neighborhood tonight plan to be at a city council meeting after a deadly crash in what they say is a dangerous intersection. 2 women killed earlier this week near Stockwell in Wilmington when the driver ran a red light and then smashed into another car. The deputies don't know if the accident happened before, during, or after a street takeover. But police say there have been countless street takeovers at that intersection. So now neighbors want that addressed at the city council meeting, and they hope to see if anything can be done to fix the problem.
Well, it's been 1 month since the deadly mass shooting at a supermarket in Buffalo, New York. And the rising count of shootings since that day have increased pressure for new gun control legislation in Congress. Amy Johnson is here now with progress on a possible bill being made in the Senate. Amy.
Well, Pat, congressional leaders say they've reached a bipartisan compromise, and it looks like it should have the votes to make it through the Senate. Survivors, families of victims, and community leaders gathered near the Top supermarket in Buffalo, where 10 people were gunned down in a racially motivated massacre 1 month ago.
An outsider with hate in his heart, indoctrinated in the ways of